Yoga Sutra Chapter 2. Sadhana Pada. Discipline, self-study, and surrender to the divine are the path of action, called Kriya Yoga. This path is meant to purify and reduce afflictions, leading toward meditation. The root of these afflictions is ignorance, egoism, attachment, aversion, and clinging to life. Ignorance is seeing the impermanent as permanent, the impure as pure, the painful as pleasant, and the non-self as the self. Egoism is the identification of the seer with the instruments of seeing. Attachment is that which follows from pleasure. Aversion is that which follows from pain. Clinging to life is the deep-seated fear of death found even in the wise. These afflictions can be in their active, weakened, interrupted, or dormant states. Through meditation, their subtle forms are removed, and through opposite cultivation, their active forms are restrained. The root of these afflictions is ignorance, which gives rise to the others, whether dormant or active. Their effects are actions that bring experiences in the seen or unseen realms. The fruits of actions are birth, lifespan, and experience of pleasure or pain. Where virtue predominates, there is pleasure; where vice predominates, there is pain. For the discerning, everything is painful, for even pleasure brings anxiety about its loss. The cause of pain to be avoided is the union of the seer with the seen. The seen is of the nature of the elements and senses, formed for experience and liberation. It consists of the three gunas, illumination, activity, and inertia, and expresses itself as form, sense, and mind. The seer is pure consciousness, though it appears to see through the mind. The seen exists for the sake of the seer. Though the seen ceases to exist for one who has attained liberation, it continues to exist for others. The cause of this union is ignorance. When ignorance is destroyed, the union ceases, and this is liberation of the seer. The means to this liberation is the unbroken practice of discrimination between the seer and the seen. From this, wisdom arises, destroying ignorance and suffering. This eightfold path is the means to still the causes of suffering. The first two limbs are restraint and observance, yama and niyama. Yama consists of non-violence, truthfulness, non-stealing, continence, and non-possessiveness. Niyama consists of purity, contentment, discipline, self-study, and surrender to the divine. When non-violence is firmly established, hostility ceases in one's presence. When truthfulness is established, actions and their fruits depend upon one's words. When non-stealing is established, all jewels come near. When continence is established, energy is gained. When non-possessiveness is established, knowledge of past and future lives arises. From purity comes protection of the body and a desire for purity in others. From contentment comes supreme happiness. Through discipline comes perfection of the senses and body. Through self-study comes connection with the divine consciousness. Through surrender to the divine comes complete absorption in the supreme. Posture should be steady and comfortable. By relaxation of effort and meditation on the infinite, posture is mastered. Then one is undisturbed by the dualities of life. When posture is mastered, control of breath follows. Breath regulation is the pause between inhalation and exhalation. Through it, the mind becomes fit for concentration. When the senses withdraw from their objects and follow the nature of the mind inward, it is called sense withdrawal, or pratyahara. From this comes supreme mastery over the senses.